Hello cruisers, and welcome to my channel. I'm Cruiserella, also known as Vicky, and I do videos about all things cruising. I have another channel, Vicky's Voyage, which has other content on it, other travel, unboxings, an eclectic mix. So welcome if you just found yourself here. I hope you'll subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. The numbers are growing. It's encouraging for a new channel. So I recently went on a cruise to Alaska, and I did a little bit of shopping there. I did not do much shopping. A couple of reasons. One, I used to live in Alaska and have a huge collection of Alaska artifacts, or art, I should say. And second, we didn't have much time. We signed up for excursions. They were long, so the amount of time that we had in any one place was pretty limited. So I'm just going to start with the things I did buy. Gee, I hope I can remember where each of these are from. I may not be able to. Alright, so the first item I have is a pair of totemic, they're giving me trouble. They're earrings, and the hoopy thing is getting stuck in the earring. You'll see why in just a moment. But they're totemic earrings in silver, local artist made. Yeah, I purposely wanted to put these on. These were from the Cape Fox Village store, and I'll show you their back in just a moment. That's where I got these, and I believe that was Ketchikan. Yeah, I think that was Ketchikan. So I'm just all over the place in this, so I'll pull out the other items that I also think were from the same place, but they may not have been, because everything just got kind of mixed together. Alright, so the next thing I got was these totem whales, and this is one of those eco cloths. It's using this is the equivalent of using 17 rolls of paper towels. You can put it in the top rack of your dishwasher to wash it. You can put it in a pot of boiling water for a minute, or even in the washing machine. They can be washed and air dried up to 200 times instead of using paper towels. So I just thought that was kind of cool. And then these, I don't think I got these there. I was going to get some there, but I think I got distracted and bought them at a different place. Now that I'm home, I realize I have kind of a bad edge of wood here. But what these are salad tongs. And I don't actually have salad things. I just scoop it out with a fork. But I thought these might be nice for tossing a salad, or for giving as a gift. But yeah, and they say Alaska on them. And you could get these, I think, in just about every city we were in. And I know you can get this just about anywhere, because this is Alaska raspberry tea. Because when I lived in Alaska, I remember seeing this in lots of places. So yes, I brought back basically gifts. I didn't buy much for myself. The earrings are for me, but I did buy some fabric. Now this is from Skagway. I went into the Quilt Alaska store, and the first one I got, I like this, has corvids on it, or, you know, ravens, crows. I think ravens, because there's a lot of ravens in Alaska. And then the next one has different kind of animal tracks. And then the last one has wolves and bears. Have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I just knew I had to have some Alaska fabric, because my stash on Alaska fabric is pretty low. Alright, now when I travel, there's always someone who takes care of my house, my pets, my orchids, that sort of thing. So, you know, you can't just leave. You have lots of other things that you have to do. Oh, here's the receipt for these. Okay, so these silver earrings were $140. They are handmade. Oh, and the pasta servers were from there. They're $16.50. I think these were a lot cheaper at this one big place we went to. I'll tell you about that in a minute. The eco cloth, this was $8. The raspberry tea was $8, which I think is a little high. I think you can find it less in other places. And then I had a sticker that I put on my luggage already of a little fish. It was $3.75. We put stickers on our luggage. We have that metal luggage so we can tell ours apart from other people because we got it at Costco, so lots of people have it. Got a bottle of water. And then a wood magnet bear for $5. I don't know where the wood magnet bear is. I don't know. I'll have to find him. But it does remind me that I did get some magnets and I've already stuck them on my freezer. But I'll grab those before the video's over. But anyway, so the next shop we went to, or not the next, but one of the ones we went to was called Tongass Trading. Yeah, this village store is Cape Fox Village Store. And that is definitely in Ketchikan. Skagway, but apparently it's Ketchikan. Okay, so the Tongass trading store, this was in Ketchikan as well. As you can tell, I guess I had a little more time in Ketchikan than anywhere else, which it wasn't long because we got back from our tour at like 3:30. A lot of the stores closed at 4. There are a few open till 5. And this we only got because we went on a tour that morning and it stopped in Saxman Village, and that's where this is. All right, and it's nice. It has some really nice handmade items. All right, so then we went to the Tongass Trading, which is just a big souvenir shop kind of, but nicely done, a little nicer quality without being boutique-y. So it had some pretty good prices, and I don't know if the receipt is in here or not, probably not. So there I didn't buy much because we needed to get back on the ship at that time, but for $9.99 I got this pair of comfy socks with the plush all on the inside, and this pair, and these are gifts, one for my plant waterers basically. And then also, is that all I bought there? I guess that is. Maybe I bought a magnet or something. When I get the magnets, maybe I'll remember. And then my husband went to a different store. He wanted to go see the Ray Troll store, which Ray Troll is an artist, and we have some of his art from when we lived in Alaska. And we usually bring my next door neighbor back some coffee because she's orchid waterer, one of them. And so we got this coffee, this whole bean coffee, which I need to get to her, but when I came back, she had COVID, so we didn't go over. Oh, here's the prices. Yeah, just the plush socks. Yeah, they were $9.99. That's the only thing I bought there. And then, because I'd already purchased this other in the morning. And Jelly Bellies, which I ate. Juicy pear ones. I was having a sugar craving. All right, so speaking of sugar cravings, when we were in Juneau, we went on a catamaran. Was that a catamaran? I think it was a catamaran. Anyway, to Tracy Arm Fjords and looked at glaciers and wildlife and such. And on the ship, they were selling Alaska chocolates. So I bought 2 of them. This one's just called Alaska. It's a milk satin crunch, has little bits of toffee in it. And the other's called Sitka, which is milk chocolate with raisins and peanuts. They had a couple more. I forgot the different names of them, like a dark chocolate and then just a plain milk, I think. Now, I actually bought 2 of each of these because they were going to go like in a stocking. Each stocking to have one. But the other one, I ate one of them in Alaska and one of them since I've been back. They're good. I mean, it's not my favorite chocolate I've ever had, but it was good. And especially the raisin and nut, they did a pretty good job on that. And same with this. These are tiny little pieces of toffee. If you didn't know what it was, I don't know if you'd recognize it. But anyway, I just thought they were a nice little thing to bring back and cozy little gift to give to my friend and my cousin for helping water orchids this time. So let me go get the last couple of items. Okay, let me back up to the coffee because it is called Dead Man's Reach, served in bed, raises the dead, dark roast. Just thought I better share that. So also at the Ray Troll store, Jerry bought a magnet. It says, "Fish not for farming, eat wild salmon." Because we're pretty picky about that. In fact, so are the people that we cruised with this time. And every night when there was salmon on the menu, we'd say, "Where's it from?" The first night it did say Alaska salmon, and I had it, and it was wonderful. The fish was good, the seasoning was perfect, and it was cooked to perfection. Other nights it just said salmon. And so, we quizzed them down, and if it wasn't from Alaska, we didn't order it. All right, then another thing that I think this is at I think it's just got the wrong name. But anyway, it's a wood magnet. I got this at that village store, and it is actually a totemic frog. And the reason I picked a frog is because the person who was leading our tour was saying that his clan was the bear and the frog. Everybody gets the bear, everybody gets, the eagle. So I thought, in honor of him, and because it's more unusual, I'm going to get the frog. And then in Juneau, after our tour, we didn't have a ton of time to shop. Well, we didn't really have any time to shop because we met up with someone that we knew from Kodiak. And it was nice. We stopped, went across the street, had a beer, not me. And then he drove us around town, saw the governor's mansion, the marina, the college, lots of things. But he also took us to the Mendenhall Glacier, which is like almost in town. And so we went in there. So the only shopping I really did was at the Mendenhall Glacier, the I guess it's the Forest Service gift shop. So I got the Mendenhall Glacier magnet. I just thought it was funny. It just hit me as funny that it says Mendenhall Glacier. It used to be bigger. I don't know why it hits me as funny. Almost all the glaciers we saw in Alaska used to be bigger. All right, and then the last thing I have on my shopping haul, I feel like I'm missing a magnet. So I don't know. But the last thing I have is a totem pole magnet from Vancouver, BC, because we stayed the night in Tampa because we had such an early flight, and then we flew to Vancouver, which we had planned on doing and spending the night there instead of trying to do a fly and a cruise in the same day. There's just too many things could go wrong, especially since the airlines had so many delays at that time and COVID and blah blah blah. But anyway, so we went a little bit early. But the hotel we stayed in, the Pan Pacific, which I have a video on that if you want to see it, had this huge totem in their lobby. It really wasn't their lobby because their lobby is like one floor of the convention center. So I guess the totem is technically in the convention center, but you can certainly see it well from the lobby. And when we were at Ketchikan and went to the Saxman Village, we saw just this, all these old totems from original native village, and yeah, it was really cool. They're cool. I don't know, this one, maybe a little cheesy, but I just really didn't see, we didn't really do a lot in Vancouver other than go to the restaurant and then have to go get a government mandated COVID test because I got picked randomly. They pick, out of so many people who enter Canada, they pick one to randomly pick one to get a COVID test, and I drew that lottery. And when you get somewhere at 2 p.m. and you've been flying, all day, and since really early in the morning, because we had to check in between 3 and 4 in the morning, and of course 2 p.m. there is 6 o'clock our time, so that tells you how long it was. You're just hungry, you just want to shower, you just want to take a nap. But no, I had to go hunt down an official government place where you could have this COVID test. So all I really had choices I had was basically in the little gift shop in the hotel, and that's where this is from. So all right, well, I think that is it on my Alaska haul. I mean, that literally is all the shopping that I did. I didn't even buy anything on the ship. And I have to say, the Alaska, maybe I bought something, but I did. I bought a pair of gloves that say Alaska on them. They're just fuzzy and they have a little Alaska thing on them. I bought those because of necessity. And if you watch my packing, what I packed versus what I wore video, which should be the last video on this channel, previous to this one, they're on there. So they're already packed away in the winter stuff I'm not going to wear ever. Well, for a while at least, I think. So when I need that in Florida, uh-oh. Uh-oh to the rest of y'all especially. But anyway, thanks so much for watching the channel. I hope you come back. I will start editing my Alaska videos soon. I've been under the weather just a little bit, and so if I don't seem enthusiastic, that's part of it. But, you know, I'm on my second day of antibiotics, so hopefully I will have some lessening of discomfort soon and be a jovial, bubbly person. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.